This year, I really became a Notion girly. I really entered my Notion era, and I have been using 50/50 Notion and my digital planners that I make because I find Notion so convenient and I love how customizable it is, like in the moment. With Notion, you can change it and alter it throughout the year, swap out photos, swap out emojis, like rearrange things as you please. So I love Notion so much, and I'm so excited about this new 2024 planner because I put all of the things in it that I feel like just come up for me throughout the year. So there's of course regular planning, but there's also journaling and recipes, movie and book reviews, goal setting, vision boards. I mean, there's really something for everybody, and I am really excited to share it with you guys. So let's get into the Notion tour. So starting off, this is the homepage. So this is what you will go to daily and you'll see every day. So my thought behind this was I wanted to have all of the templates easily accessible right there on your homepage, but I also wanted to have something really quickly that you could do daily. So you have a daily check-in where you can put a little daily gratitude and daily affirmation. You have your morning routine checklist and your evening routine checklist. And if you want to add a new habit, you just press new habit and a new to-do list will pop up. And in these, and this goes for everything in the entire template, you can swap out the emoji by just tapping on it. So if your daily gratitude was coffee, you could just switch the emoji to coffee and put coffee. So I just think that this is really cute, a really easy daily check-in. And you also have a little meal planner over here that you can just quickly plan your meals for the day. And then you have here at the bottom your monthly overview, which connects to your planner that I'll show you in a second. But this connects to it so that you can just quickly look at your month at a glance right there on your homepage. We have a good energy playlist and some custom cute little graphics here on the side. So the first template is the planner, and you have a little clock, a morning planning playlist. Here you have your master to-do list. This is where you put everything you need to get done for the entire week. And then over here, you separate it out by day. So I have 2 slots like these for each of the days, and you can make these whatever you want. I did planning a workout and a self-care activity, but you could do, if you have a certain hobby, but I did this as workout and self-care because that's what I always have on my planners usually. If you only want one, you can always just hit delete if you only want one certain thing. And then at the bottom, you have your full task list where you can just add a task. So you have Monday through Friday and then a weekend to-do list. And then of course down here, you have your monthly overview, where if you want to add a new item, you just hit plus and type in whatever you want to add. You can add an emoji, pizza party, and then it'll insert it in there. Cool. And this is the one that connects to your home screen. So whatever you adjust here will adjust over there. All right, then we have the habit tracker. This is your classic habit tracker. You just have the dates here on the side. You'll just tap, add in a new date, and then you can adjust these and put in whatever habits that you want to track here. Cross them off as you go. And then here's just a little section for priority habits. So these are the ones that you really want to make sure you're hitting almost daily. So you can put those in there. Of course, you can always add a new habit, tap to change the emoji. And then you have your journal, which I love this. We have a custom Peaceful Beats playlist. And for each of these, you can just add in, your new journal entry, like movie night. You can do journaling as in like recounting your day. You can do journaling as in like venting your feelings. Whatever you want to do, you can do little recaps of like specific events you really want to remember. You guys know what a journal is, I think. You guys know. Then we have the goals section. And here you have a section for short-term goals, long-term goals, a motivation playlist. And then down here, you have a place to put in your vision boards, but you can import your own vision boards here. You just tap the little dots and hit replace, upload file. So here you have short-term goals. So once you tap into this, You'll see you have a little template that says your why you want to do that, and different steps to achieve it. You can also put if it's what status it's at, you know, not started, getting started, in process, gaining momentum, accomplished, on hold. Then down here we have a very simple routines layout where you can just put your ideal routines that you want to have, your ideal morning, afternoon, evening self-care and supplement routine. Which supplement, I'll just add in that little spelling error there, no worries. Okay, then we have a note to self, which this is just a place where you are going to you're gonna write a letter to yourself. And this is in the goals section of the planner. So when you're going to this section, I envisioned, you know, people are going to look at their goals and vision boards to get excited. They're gonna check out their ideal routines to see what routines they need to have to accomplish their goals. And the idea of having the note to self there is that it's a letter that you write to yourself of why are you doing this? Why are you trying to work out every day? Why are you trying to learn a new skill, a new hobby? Explaining why you want to do these things instead of just scrolling on TikTok all day. At least that helps me to not just, go and do something unproductive all day just because I am like, what's the point of doing this, And then you go to your note to self and you're like, oh yeah, it's because I want to feel fulfilled by learning how to play the piano because it was something I've always wanted to do. Whatever, you get it. Okay, moving on. This is the wellness section. So we have workouts, meals and groceries, and recipes. So in the workouts, you have a space to put your current weekly workout routine, just like what you want your weekly split to be like. Once again, you can change the emojis here. And then down at the bottom, this is a little workout tracker where you can fill out, you can either plan workouts ahead of time, like what your monthly workout schedule is going to be, or you can type this in as you do it and use it as a way to track what your workout is. So you will just hit the little plus button, type in whatever workout you did, and then here you can put mood, like how you felt while you were doing it. So this is a great way to just like track your workouts. And then you can look back at this at the end of the month and see like how many days you worked out and how you felt throughout the month. And it's just kind of a cool way to track your workouts. Then here you have meals and groceries. This is pretty self-explanatory. Meal plan, you will just put a bunch of different breakfasts that you might want to make, a bunch of different lunches, dinners, snack options. And then groceries is where you actually can plan out everything you need to get for your grocery list. All right, then we have a recipes section, and this is great for all my chefs out there. You can put either recipes you found online or created yourself. I have a nice cooking playlist here, and I also have different ways that you can view this. So you can, oops, I didn't mean to do that. So you can view it here with all the photos, you can view it as a board and separated by each of the categories, or you can view it as a table and kind of see it like that. So you have a few different options here, but whenever you open this up, you'll add a new recipe, you'll hit new recipe, and then you can of course change out the emoji, change the title, add in the recipe type, and there's the little template, and it's just a great fun way to track all your recipes. And the final section is a personal section. So first you have the book tracker. You have a little widget here that allows you to keep track of the books you've read. Here you have your current reads, and then here you have your up next, books you want to read next. If you want to add another one, you can just hit duplicate and then, type in another book. I have my reading playlist here for you. And then down here at the bottom, you have your monthly reads and book reviews. So this is a place where you can either put all of the reads that you want to read in January, or you can put all of the reads that you read in January. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all of the books I read each month, so that way at the end of the year, I can see what I read each month and just keep track of it that way. I might occasionally do like a monthly TBR. That could be fun too. And then over here you have your book reviews section. So when you open this up, you have, the name, date, author, rating. There is 5 stars, and then there's infinity stars for those books that are just really knockout. And then here is where you put the cover. You'll add the cover from online, and here is where you can write out your full review, thoughts, notes, quotes, all of that kind of stuff. And I love having a book review list separate from Goodreads because I do not like pouring out my heart of what I thought about a book on Goodreads publicly. Then you have your TV and movie section, which is really fun. This is new from last year. This was inspired just because I thought it would be cool to have a place where I can kind of write out what I thought about a show, why I liked it, what I learned. You have your currently watching, and then you have up next, which are just, shows you want to watch next. Here you have a place to put your TV and movie watch lists, like just things that you want to keep on your radar to watch soon. And then here you have TV show reviews and movie reviews. So when you open this up, you of course can put your cover, your rating, and the genre. And the final template is the travel plans. So this is fun because you have a space for both upcoming trips that you're planning, as well as a place to put a trip recap. And the upcoming trip, and this is the template that you'll have in there. So you have places to go, food to eat, and then your itinerary for 6 days. But of course, if you want to add more, you can just highlight this and copy it, your travel reason, whether it's personal, work, family, friends. And then at the top here is where you'll put the cover photo that you want to use. And then down here you have a trip recap, which is similar. Here you can just put a little trip recap. You can insert photos, memories, just kind of recap what the trip was. So here you have your bucket list. And then at the bottom you have a packing list where you can just write down everything you need to bring, a check mark, and then notes. Yeah, so that is the full Notion template. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.